Yes, they are now, Frank, but you can still sort of feel people continue to ask, what's going on today? Why is everyone here? Because the Olympians are home. As you said already, fans, friends, family, gymnasts, all here to welcome home Suni Lee and Grace McCallum. And not just to celebrate what they accomplished, but what they mean to everyone here and the younger gymnasts that are coming up next. Fans across the course are looking for their favorite players and favorite places to watch them. The name that kept coming up when we asked was Ricky Fowler. Of course, Dustin Johnson, some of the same guys. But it is cut day, so some of these golfers will be no longer competing after today. So we did ask some who you're watching, where you're watching them from. So some of them get creative, others just go with the flow. Yeah, Jeff, and fans also, some of them on their way in, are in the Target Center lobby right now. The Lynx are offering free COVID-19 vaccinations. Of course, they do still want fans to be wearing masks while they're in the building, but being vaccinated does kind of eliminate some of the anxiety of being in the crowd. So I think that is a win for everybody. The Timberwolves, sometimes frustrating to watch and sometimes absolutely dazzling. And last night against Utah, dazzling. And I'm mostly talking about Anthony Edwards. At 19 years old last night, he had 23 points, 9 boards, 4 assists. Yeah, we have fans. Frank, Amelia, for the first time in a long time, just up to 3,000 season ticket holders are here to watch the Minnesota Wild take on the Colorado Avalanche. Now, I'm at Gate 1 right now. One thing that you are seeing behind me, and as we look throughout the concourse, a lot of contactless payment options. The Wild are encouraging people to do this, as in like pay with your smartphone, Apple Pay. That shot is going to be replayed for weeks on end. That's going to stick with him all the way into his professional career, which we know is a foregone conclusion at this point. Jalen Suggs is a dynamic force for Gonzaga, and teams around the country know this. He's part of a team trying to be the first since Indiana in 1976 to be undefeated and win the national championship.
I use basketball to kind of just make me the best person that I can be. I've been playing it for my whole entire life, so it's just become a part of my daily routine, and it's one of the most fun things that I do during my day.
Champlin Park sophomore Ava Holman shares that with her dad, Mark.
It truly is amazing to do that. It's something that me and my dad did together, and it's just something that I want to pass on to my girls.
You might remember that name. The standout player at Richfield High School and University of North Dakota now follows Ava all over the country as she plays.
Anyone can go there and play basketball, but if I want to stand out from everyone else, I have to go there and I have to work my hardest.
Yeah, over the past couple of years, she has become my mini-me. We have a lot of the same philosophies upon basketball, and even as she's getting older, life also, which makes it traveling easier. It drives my wife nuts, because there's 2 of us.
Aside from her tireless work ethic, 2 other things stand out about the guard.
I want to become a lawyer. I'm not sure what type yet, but I definitely want to become a lawyer. I watch their shows, and they are fascinating. I love it.
First, the ability to think critically about the world.
As much as I study it and pay attention to it and watch the news, I still just don't understand why our world can't be equal. The reason why it's not equal is stupid. So if I see one of my friends that says something kind of racist or unkind to a specific race or culture, I call him on. I'm
and her sense of identity, unmoved by people she meets in her travels.
Having biracial kids being married to a white woman, it's not easy to navigate this world.
Some of that stuff just doesn't make any sense to me, where they're you're not fully black, so you're white. And I'm well, how are you going to tell me what I am?
None of this takes away from what motivates her the most.
If I use basketball kind of as an outlet, I can go somewhere really good and then I can just excel from there.
Which makes for one proud dad.
She's willing to try things and make herself uncomfortable to make herself not only a better basketball player, but to make herself a better person.
She's very ambitious, and Ava's mother, Allie, does do fitness segments that air during our mid-morning shows.